you for all your donations to the NHS, and thanks for still raising. This book is The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, in a land beyond the high mountains and over the sea, there were three billy goats who lived on a rocky hillside. There was a big billy goat, a middle-sized billy goat, and a little billy goat, and they were all called Gruff. Why would you call all your children the same thing? The three billy goats Gruff had always lived on the hillside, and every day they did nothing but eat from morning till night. The other goats who lived there were happy to eat the rough grass that grew between the stones, the moss that grew in the rocks, and the leaves and twigs that grew on the trees. But the three billy goats Gruff wanted more. They dreamed of going down into the valley, trotting across the bridge which joined the rocky hillside to the lush green meadow on the other side of the river, and eating until they were fat. But the bridge was the only way across the river, which was deep and fast flowing, and under the bridge lived a troll. He was as frightening to look at as he was fierce, and would gobble up anyone who tried to cross to the other side, and no one dared to try. I think you might have been a bit hungry then. One day, when the three billy goats Gruff were again moaning about the coarse grass and dry leaves, an old grandfather billy goat who was eating nearby laughed and said, "Perhaps you could all go and feast yourself in the big meadow." "Perhaps we should," replied the three little billy goat Gruff cheekily. "And what about the river?" said the grandfather billy goat. "And the troll?" "I'm not afraid of the troll," said the big billy goat Gruff. "Neither am I," said the middle-sized billy goat Gruff. "Not me," said the little billy goat Gruff. "We'll go right now." But the two billy goats Gruff looked at the little billy goat Gruff and then at each other. They hadn't intended this to happen and were rather shocked. "Well, are all you brave billy goat Gruff going?" taunted the grandfather billy goat. "Yes, of course we are," said the big billy goat Gruff. "We're not frightened." They were all very frightened, but now they had to go, all looked foolish. "Goodbye, billy goat Gruff. I don't expect we'll see you again," said the old grandfather billy goat. The three billy goats Gruff started off down the hillside, slowly at first, then faster and faster as it became a race to the bottom. When they reached the river, they looked at the deep, rushing water. If only they could swim across, they all thought. They gazed over at the green meadow. It made them feel hungry, but also afraid. They looked again across the river. The sun was shining on the lush green grass, and clover and speckles of sweet flowers sparkled in the sunlight. Determinedly, they all made their way along the riverbank to the big wooden bridge. Standing well back, they tried to look underneath at what might be lurking in the shadows, but it was too dark and gloomy to see. Deep within the darkness lay the troll, asleep. He'd been fishing all night, but had caught nothing, which had made him very grumpy. Well, I'd be grumpy if I missed my tea. "Perhaps the troll has gone away," said the little billy goat Gruff hopefully. "Perhaps he has," said the middle-sized billy goat Gruff. "Since this was your idea, you go first and see. We'll just wait here." The middle-sized billy goat Gruff and the big billy goat Gruff stepped back, leaving the little billy goat Gruff standing alone. "Isn't that mean?" The little billy goat Gruff was afraid. He turned to look at his brothers, and then, with his head held high, he bravely set across the bridge. Trip, trap, drip, trap, went his hooves on the wooden bars. He was nearly in the middle and thought he was going to get safely across when suddenly the monstrous troll popped his head out from beneath the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" roared the troll, rubbing his eyes. "It's only me," said the little billy goat Gruff in his little voice. "I'm going across to the meadow to make myself fat." "Oh, no, you're not," roared the troll. "You've woken me up and now I'm not going to gobble you up. No, don't eat me." bleated the little Billy Goat Gruff. I'm the littlest Billy Goat Gruff. I'm too small and bony. Wait until the second Billy Goat Gruff comes along. He's much bigger and fatter. Very well, said the troll angrily. Be off with you. So little Billy Goat Gruff crossed the bridge and skipped off into the meadow to eat the sweet grass. When the middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff saw that his brother had reached the meadow safely, he felt much braver and too set off across the bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap, went his hooves on the wooden bars. He was nearly in the middle when again, out popped the troll's head, looking very fierce from beneath the bridge. Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? Roared the troll. It's only me, said the middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff in his middle-sized voice. I'm going across the meadow to make myself fat. Oh, no, you're not, roared the troll. I'm going to gobble you up. No, don't eat me, played the middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff. I'm not a very big Billy Goat Gruff. There's a much bigger one than me. Wait until the third Billy Goat Gruff comes along. He's much bigger and fatter. Very well, said the troll, even angrier. Be off with you! So the middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff crossed the bridge and skipped off into the meadow to join his brother, eating the sweet grass. Then there was only one Billy Goat Gruff left to cross. He puffed himself up to make him feel very strong and brave. Then two set off across the bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap, went his hooves on the wooden boards. He was nearly in the middle when once again out popped the troll's head, looking fiercer than ever. Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? Roared the troll. It's me, the biggest Billy Goat Gruff, bellowed the big Billy Goat Gruff in his great big voice. And I'm going across to the meadow to make myself fat. Oh, no, you're not, roared the troll, even louder than before. I'm coming to gobble you up. The troll leapt up onto the bridge and started gnashing his teeth, but the big Billy Goat Gruff stamped his hooves and lowered his horns and charged. Thundering over the wooden boards, with steam coming out of his nostrils, he tossed the troll high in the air. Up he went, so high he circled the moon. Then down he fell, splash into the middle of the deep river, and was never seen again. The big Billy Goat Gruff crossed the bridge and skipped off into the meadow to join his brothers. When the three Billy Goats Gruff ate the sweet grass until they were fat, and then they ate until their tummies hurt, and then they ate until they couldn't move, and then they went to sleep for a long, long time. The three Billy Goats Gruff had a long and happy life. They all grew up to be old grandfather Billy Goats Gruff, with great hurling horns and long grey beards. Sometimes they went back over the bridge to see their friends on the rocky hillside, but whenever they did, they galloped across as fast as they could, just in case the troll had come back. The end. Thanks for watching. If you like the story, please subscribe.